So I said I was gonna keep talking to you. Here I am back talking. Man, this fool Trump crazy, ain't he? Woo. He got Ben Carson out there calling enslaved African immigrants. You know, that's something most people with a God idea history really wouldn't do. You know, you could do it technically saying they involuntary immigrants because there's a scientist named John. Oh, why we out here? I'm sorry, I just want to start talking to you. I'll tell you about the scientist in a minute. And Ben Carson. He's a scientist too. He know better. He just getting paid to do what he do. You can't get too hyped up on celebrities. You can't get too hyped up on media, news, sound bites. Even if you really listen to what he said that they didn't want to do what they was forced to do here. He talk about that. If you read the whole thing, you get way more than you get from the memes and from the little bits and pieces. That's why you gotta get away. That's why you here. Why we here? We here because I come here. So I brought you with me today. You know, this is, man, I ain't even line up for you. You know what I mean? I'm just comfortable. I try to be. You know what I mean? You should too. Shouldn't work too hard about. You know what I mean? What you think others is thinking? Because I mean, that might not even be your standards. But you got to change your circle so that you can make that work to your advantage. You can't do that if you ain't fix your situation yet. So we gotta hustle to win. We gotta start doing things to improve our lot in life because otherwise, man, things ain't good for us here. Involuntary immigrants and voluntary immigrants. I'm gonna talk about both, right? So there's a scientist named John Ogbu, right? You like this water? It's therapeutic. It's the whole experience is therapeutic. I take people on walks out here. Hold this. Matter of fact, rather than looking at my ugly mug, y'all could just look at the nature. Hold on. I don't even got no way to turn it around here. So, yeah, so look, voluntary minorities is people that come over here because they wanted to. We talking about people like recent times. We talking about people like, Indians, Asians, Arabs, people that said, hey, man, I want to buy into this American dream. Because, see, in their land, it was different. It ain't as easy to just take what you got and make a whole new fortune for yourself. But here you could do it, But to do so, you got to assimilate. You got to conform. You can't stick out. You can't rebel, That's for any immigrant people, voluntary, right? So, of course, they do better in school. Of course. You get your ass whooped if you don't do good in school, I was always the odd one, as you can tell. I was different. You ain't gonna be able to hear me right here. Animal might slide down this. I might slide down that thing right there. I don't think I want to do that on camera. It's not today. Another day. Yeah, so involuntary minorities is who the scientists that did the study on students to realize, why different communities of students eat. Why do African students do better than Black American students? And he was looking at, okay, who came over here because they wanted to? Who came over here or ended up here or stuck here and didn't want to be here? And then is now an undesirable and an expendable and they want to get rid of. Who was that? And then, out comes his career. Even in Canada, indigenous people, they do the worst. They in jail. They all the young people, they're going through the same thing that black people go through here in America. Just because of the way that the system is structured. So it's designed to entice some people. The middle class exists as a buffer. See the people that come over here voluntarily, like most of them is not rooted to the people that really was. Some like my folks, we got roots in the struggle. But like most people is coming from the class where, they had a little bit of money. They're the ones that can fly. They're the ones that can get around a little bit. Which is cool. There's nothing wrong with that. Some people born into aristocracy. Aristocracy. I got two excuses. I'm the hood motherfucker. So I can say things interesting sometimes. And the other thing is, I taught myself how to speak English and reading books, so I know how to read it better and write it better than I can talk it sometimes. English is not my first language. Bengali is. And people live in Bangladesh. Some of my folks are Brahma Shamad. that's a long story. Right now, I'm talking to you as a author, historian. You know, like, let's talk about what happens to people because of being ripped away from their homes. Like that leaves you separated from the idea of your ancestry. And so for the longest, black people here in America was considered the lost people by all the other dark nations of the world. And even though the dark nations of the world always admired the black man of the West. You know, ain't no foreigner that could deny that. You know, Kim Jong-il and Kim Jong-un, they love hip-hop. Even the Russian cabinet loved Tupac. Like, everybody admires the black man of America. Everybody do. You know? For good reason. Because he's a god. And he's the God that's going to actually liberate all the dark people of the world. That's the time it is right now. Time when, you know, black and brown is actually coming to wake up. How y'all doing, bro? Hey, yeah, that right there's the safest way. It's a whole new era right here. You know, we building a bright black future. Y'all right on time to be on camera too. Huh? Y'all right on time to be on camera too.
Oh, what you doing, man?
Oh man, I'm just talking about how we building a bright black future.
Oh yeah.
You know, if we coming back to nature, everybody coming back to their roots, everybody coming back to who they is. They seeing God in the mirror now. You know, and when you get that power back, man can stop. When you don't know your power, then you're weak. But now the whole people like collectively starting to know their power, starting to love each other, starting to accept each other again. Shit, that'll change everything. That's what we didn't have.
That's what we need.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where you from, brother?
Man, my family from Bangladesh, bro.
Bangladesh?
Yeah.
You from Gambia?
Gambia.
Gambia, man.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
This our roots every day.
This yeah, every day?
Every day.
I love it. Yeah. See? It's a global thing. And with that being said, what it would take for the people that assimilated and conformed and tried to fit in, and then the people that never could, never thought they could fit in, to be able to do the rise up. We realize that with this administration right now, like, all bets is off. All bets is off. Anything that you thought you could have had, Social Security, Medicaid, anything might be a your ability to move around. If you from another place, you might not be able to come back and stay or whatever. You might have to go build another place. You might be stuck. You might get stuck where you are right now until you do something different, until something changes. But the key is, how is you playing the game? Because ultimately, whatever challenge you face, the challenge is upon you. This is your life. So, you know, you got to steer the ship. You got to decide, you know, barbecue a mule deer. Which way am I going to go? You know, sometimes you got to take that path into that dark tunnel and see where it goes. Sometimes you got to do that. Yeah, y'all going in there? No. Yo, you could go in there. It ends in somebody's backyard, though. You gotta walk alongside the rocks. But it's too much water right now. I wouldn't do it. Sometimes I let people go in. If they don't say peace to me, if they don't say nothing to me, I just watch, and then I'll be like, psh. Hey, y'all take care. Hey, the DVD coming soon. We're doing a DVD called. I took people on walks out here, and we did a DVD called The Understanding Walk. Like, you know, when you walk and you talk and you just connecting to nature, you know, it brings something out of you. I be trying to bring everybody I can.
You got a YouTube page?
Yeah, man, the YouTube Supreme UTV. That's what this is going right here. Y'all got Instagram? Y'all got some? Y'all ain't got nothing. Y'all see this real. This is the era of real men again. Ain't get no social media.
You know what I mean?
From, bro?
I'm from Gambia, man. You know what I mean?
Gambia.
We're out here trying to get back to our roots. You know what I mean? Get back one with nature, man. You know what I mean? The best way we can, you know. We can show the herbs in there, you know what I mean? Yeah.
No, we good. We
good.
We solid, brother. It's my people. We showing everything. We telling the truth. Love y'all.